Yeah, let's get it. We are here. What's up, people? 1 2 1 2. Can everybody hear me clearly? Uncle Hotep, we live, baby.
What's going on, people? Episode 29, Hotep's been told you. I'm Uncle Hotep. This is Hotep Jesus. Hotep Jesus, how was your week, man? What's going on with you, man?
Oh man, week been crazy. Mad work, mad writing. I just released my new course. If you want to work with me, you can go sign up on my email list. Um, and I got 2 hours of lectures, just straight knowledge from Hotep Jesus himself. And we got a special price going right now. It's $99 off. All you got to do is go to bryansharp.co, BRYNSHARPE.co. If you Hotep, everybody in Hotep has free admission. This is Hotep University that we're building here. So this is a great new beginning for our work in 2019.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Everybody go join his email list. He gives you some great knowledge. I get that, John. I read it every day. Um, that's what's up, man.
How the
It's
family?
been a hectic week, man.
Yeah.
A lot of news. We'll take it back to the beginning. Jasmine Barnes. There was, the shooting that everybody thought it was, it was a white man that bucked and killed a 7-year-old black girl. Then it ended up being two Shines. I think she knew one of the Shines. And you made a great tweet about that. You were saying, what do you say? Oh, you said conservatives don't care because the shooter was
Black.
How did you say it, man?
I said the liberals didn't care about Jasmine Barnes until they
Mhm.
found out the killer was white, and conservatives didn't care until they found out the killer was black.
Yes, indeed.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed.
Shout out to Truck My Ad with the $2 donation. He said, "Nah, Hotep, you guys pioneers, keep at it." Truck My Ad, we appreciate the consistent support from you. That's love right there. I mean,
Yeah.
I saw the story. I think, who was it that brought it up on my timeline? I saw somebody pop the story up on my timeline, Jasmine Barnes. And when I saw it, I just immediately retweeted it. I didn't know the details. All I saw was that we had a dead black girl on the timeline. And I said, let's go ahead and let's support the awareness of, whatever happened with her life. I immediately thought the baby's killer was black. That's my
Hmm.
that's how my prejudice needle moved. Um when you playing with the camera on me, I'm like, yo, am I high? Yeah, I was like, yo, the Matrix glitching. So you gotta give me a warning, yo. High niggas be thinking we in Black Mirror out this world.
Yo, my bad, my bad. Yeah, I was kind of tore up about it. I was just like, man, this is crazy, man. 7-year-old girl. I'm always kind of leery about when they come out and say, it was, the white man did it, and they take it and run with it. I was like, oh man, I hope it doesn't, because a lot of times it's like when they come out and oh, they know a white man did it and stuff like that. I'm like, oh man, here we go. They're gonna give us with the 52 fake out, and that's what happened. But the girl lost her life, and the Sean Kings. I think he finessed people out of 100K.
Yeah,
Like he said he reported the two people that got it. So he took. Did you telling me he took the rent, the money?
first it was funny money with the Haitian donations, right? Took some
Right.
money from a little girl. We don't know if she ever got that money. Then it was funny money with the Tamir Rice donations. We wasn't sure if his mother got that money. There's some discrepancies involved with that, him and the attorney snatching up the monies. Then it was Bree Newsom, the girl that climbed the flagpole. He promised her some reward money. I believe she was on the timeline complaining about that. We have people from his own organization that outed him, that exposed him as being a fraud and not being transparent about the money he's taken. And now we have this incident where monies were donated for Miss Jasmyne Barnes, and it was supposed to be for whoever gave the tip for her murderer. Now, you know, when they thought it was a white man, he was all over this. As soon as they found out it was a black man, all of a sudden, Sean King said, oh, you know, I gave them the tip. So what he do, run off with that money? He needs to press the refund on that money, on that account. Give everybody their donated money back, or he need to go ahead and get that money to Jasmyne Barnes' family.
Yeah, definitely. And I hate that, you know, he just gains notoriety and money off of bad situations that happen to people, man. He's the one that gets all the clout, all the credit, and increase the viewership of his actual, you know, his accounts and everything else. Is crazy. I think he's trying to build a new news network or something like that. He's trying to do something like that. Anyway, they need to get Sean King out of here. Please do.
Sean King need to be out the paint, bro. He's a culture vulture. Y'all people want to know what a culture vulture looks like? It's Sean King, man. He's a culture vulture. He's pretending to be black. He's pretending, and he's not even being honest about being interracial. Or what do they call it? Transracial. That's why I respect Rachel Dolezal, because at least Rachel Dolezal came out and was like, you know, I want to be black. You know what I'm saying? I identify as black. Okay, that's a little bit different. You identify as black. I can actually accept that since we're allowing people to identify as different genders. But what I will not allow is you to not come out and say that you are a fraud. Come out and say it. I'm not black. I want to be black. I want to identify as black. I'm transracial. But don't pose and pretend like you're a black man when you're not. That's why all his pictures is in black and white. He don't want people to know.
Yeah, indeed. Kevin Hart, man, you know, they took him on Ellen. Ellen got some backlash. You know, the outrage culture just wants to be outraged. You know, I think the Oscars wanted him back. Now they announced they're not even going to have a host. So I guess Kevin was their go-to. And, you know, he went on, he sat down with Michael Strahan. He said, man, he done apologize. It is what it is. He said it, you know, because like, what more do y'all want from him? Y'all want blood? This is what he was saying. I think he exposed how to deal with, you know, the coalition, man. Did you hear him on Michael Strahan, man?
I heard him on Michael Strahan. He went on another show with the same bit. But here's the thing about all of that.
Mm-hmm.
That's the attitude he was supposed to have from the very beginning.
Yeah.
That's what we tried to tell him the night when he first said, I'm not apologizing, before he apologized. And he thought that apologizing was going to help. He even went to Ellen, the LGBT mainstream ambassador.
Yeah.
He went straight to her and they attacked Ellen. How do you attack Ellen, yo?
I don't know how they just want to be outraged, man. That's all they want. They want to be mad at something.
They attacked Ellen, bro. Ellen, she's like the nicest person in the world. Like, if there was a gay person that I would have to say I loved, it'd be Ellen. They'd be like, name a gay person that you love. Ellen. Like, she's the...
Yeah, she is the go-to. That's what everybody would say, Ellen.
Like, she's like the white gay Oprah.
She is aunt, uncle, I guess, you know.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
She's our white auntie. She's like the only like white liberal loud at the cookout, right?
Yeah.
Because she doesn't like really go too far. She keeps it nice and cool, you know? Like, Ellen's nice. And the LGBT community or whoever it was that had the nerve to be outraged at Ellen. Ellen's a nice white woman. Leave her alone. Leave that woman alone. That's homophobia.
Right, right.
When you won't allow somebody of LGBT identification to speak with somebody that's cis hetero
Yeah.
about the ramifications of their actions towards the LGBT community and the blowback that it could possibly cause. That's homophobia when you won't allow discourse to happen. It's as if you don't want the relations between cis people and LGBT peoples to ever find any peace,
Yeah.
to find any accord or harmony.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with this generation. Everybody, oh, I need an apology or you're canceled. Like like you said, if he said it, he said it, man. Why y'all people harping over 9, 10-year-old jokes? Then he made another joke about Chris Brown. He said if his wife don't clean the kitchen, he's gonna give her the Chris Brown treatment. Y'all dug that tweet up 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait. Nobody was like, I remember those times. I don't understand. Like that wasn't 50 years. It was only 10 years ago. Y'all was still on Twitter. These same jokers was still on Twitter. Why wasn't you upset then? Because the times changed. So you're just so now you're who changes the times?
Yeah.
Can we establish that? You also talk about white supremacy, but who's changing the time? So where now they tell y'all gonna be upset about this now, when 10 years ago you weren't upset about it. The Shines can't even think that deeply. It's crazy, man.
Yeah. And then you got to mix in this new batch of indoctrinated liberal college students who are completely detached from their blackness, who find their blackness in shows like Blackish or visiting or attending an HBCU. This is why they go to HBCUs, to find their blackness. They find their blackness on theroot.com. And that's the problem.
You should find your blackness in your goddamn household, in your household growing up. God damn, people need to turn that shit off, man. TV and all that bullshit, man.
Hashtag make the root Hotep again. Yo, remember when the Root used to talk about border security, how they was like pro border security because it was hurting the illegal immigration, was hurting the black community?
I think that article's still up, man.
It's still up there, right?
You gotta search it from 2007 or something crazy.
All right, so here's the mission for everybody watching. Here's the mission. We about to pull a 4chan operation right now. He'll say this is how it's gonna go down. I need y'all to find that article on the Root that talks about how the black community is being hurt by illegal immigration. And I need you to push this as if the Root is for the wall. And the hashtag is root for the wall. Root for the wall. Hashtag root for the wall. And let's circulate this article amongst the communities and let them know that anything other than the wall is racism.
That's a good idea. That is a
Anything
great idea.
Anything other than the wall is racism. That's what. And when people complain, just say anything other than the wall is racism.
Here it is. I'm gonna put it in the chat right now. How illegal immigration hurts Black America. It was 2010.
Yeah.
Let me put it in the chat.
That's how we get it popping. That's how we get it popping here at Hoteps. Ben told you. Huh? We need y'all help. This is powered by the people, for the people.
Help us out, people. Help us out.
Hashtag root for the wall. You can use the number 4. or you can do FOR. Actually, let's decide that now. Let's do the number 4. So that there's
root for the wall.
Root for the
wall, yeah.
Hashtag root the number 4 the wall. Root for the wall. Share that article. This is crazy. If white people, if anybody says anything, just all you have to do is say anything other than the wall, It's racism. It's right there on the root.
It's right on the root. What are you talking about?
We got references from a black source. You have been authorized to pull the trigger on that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Another big thing, the big story.
Hold up. Somebody said comments on YouTube. Yes, comments on YouTube, super chats on YouTube to make a shout out or ask a question live during the show. YouTube.com/HotepJesus. Everybody share, hit the share button. Like. If you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button. YouTube people, hit the like button. Let's get a 50% ratio going over there to viewers to likes. Hit the like button. That goes a long way. Periscope, I see you. Hashtag root for the wall. The number four, root for the wall. Hashtag root for the wall. Shout out to everybody in the Periscope. Hit the share button in the Periscope so that goes out to your timeline. Appreciate you.
That's what's up, man. Now that we talked about it a little bit last week, but the R. Kelly documentary finished up. And it's caused a major disturbance in the culture, in the community. I don't know, however you want to phrase it. Actually, it was R. Kelly's birthday last night. I think he was out there singing. There's a video of him singing. Uh-huh. I don't know where to start with this, man, because, like, there's a whole bunch of takes being made, and everybody wants to be a victim, and he's trying to fight back, and he tried to make a website saying he's fighting back, and then I seen there's videos of his some of his accusers at a concert, it's. I don't know. I don't know what people want people to do. Now you were right. Now you give us the Hoteps been told you. Because you told us what was going to happen. Tell us what was going to happen.
Hoteps been told you exclusive. Go watch episode 28. Fast forward to the part about R. Kelly. Last week I said that now that they shine light on the previous accusations because of the show that happened on Lifetime, that they would now bring up new charges. And this week, following that show, Hoteps been told you has been proven right again. Georgia, right? I believe it is.
Yeah.
Is opening up an investigation on R. Kelly. Saw it coming. This is how it goes as black men. This is like a cycle. It's like what they got to do is they first put you in the media and they let the media find you guilty in the court of public opinion. Once they know they got you guilty in the court of public opinion, your ass is toast for the real court. See, that's the test. The public opinion to see, or really what it is they use the propaganda to cook your ass. Now you see they got a new show coming with accusers of Michael Jackson. The same accusers that said their parents made them lie are now trying to testify on a new TV show talking about they coming out like some R. Kelly type special. This is the setup on the attack on the likeness of the black male. This is what we have to deal with. This is why you have to be squeaky clean.
Yeah, you definitely have to be squeaky clean. Now, the fact that I like how everything's scheduled. The R. Kelly thing came out. Then, lo and behold, they were working on a Michael Jackson documentary, too. This is about to come out. It's at Sundance. Like, they scheduled this. They know this is what they were going to do. They knew this for years. This is why this Me Too and all this, I'm like, man, yeah. I don't even pay no mind, man. I'm trying to live my life, man. Y'all sitting there worried about with these celebrities and doing everything else. You know what I mean? But, Michael Jackson is going to be a different road to hoe other than R. Kelly. I think they expect the same support. A lot of the black feminists, the female feminists, they've been wanting R. Kelly for years. But nobody really wants Mike. Mike reached such a level that everybody loved Mike.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even when those accusations were out there, and nobody really believed them because the FBI said they were false. The same thing happened with them.
Yeah.
It's BS.
Yeah, they keep testing Mike's public opinion. They're trying to see, like, they're trying to wait for us 80s babies to die off. See, the further you get away from the memory of Mike, the more you can castigate his character. So that's what they try to. They still testing the waters, but people ain't buying it. Mike just way too strong. He ain't R. Kelly. Like somebody said in the chat, I think it was Miss Burks in the chat. She said, "Is R. Kelly and all this stuff the fall guy for Harvey Weinstein?" Now, I ain't trying to be the one to deflect, but God damn it, you sound woke to me.
I think one of Weinstein's charges got dropped. I think Winona Ryder, or whatever her name was.
See what I'm saying?
Dropped it.
It won't be no Weinstein special on Lifetime.
I think Weinstein's getting off, man.
Oh, he's definitely getting off. He got the privilege.
Yeah.
He's got the chosen privilege. The sons of David are untouchable. It's nothing we could do about that. The black man has to stay squeaky clean until we have some media power. When you have media power, then you can get away with things. But when you don't have that media power, it's like Malcolm X said, the media could do whatever they want. They could turn your heroes into villains. Do not let them turn your heroes into villains. And that's what they're trying to do. Kevin Spacey, yup. She said Kevin Spacey. James Gunn. Who's the nasty little motherfucker that was playing with the little Asian girl?
Oh, Woody Allen.
Woody Allen. He's still rocking. All his shows is doing good.
He's still walking around chilling.
Like it's nothing.
Oh, R. Kelly got problems? Shit.
I got
Woody Allen like, oh, that sucks for him.
I got 99 problems, but a special ain't one. Yeah, they had a 3-day special on R. Kelly?
3-day special, man.
3-day nigga hanging. Public nigga hanging. That's what that was. It was a 3-day public nigga hanging. I'm not absolving him of his guilt. All I'm saying is, if the man was guilty, y'all should have been found him guilty. We all saw what was going on. We all knew it. And everybody turned a blind eye. But now that Lifetime, can we talk about Lifetime really fast?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Lifetime parent company, I believe, is A&E. President of A&E, God damn it, what's his name? They've been scrubbing his name off the internet. Chat, y'all gotta help me out. And he was caught with child pornography. President of, I believe, A&E. We're gonna find it right now. This is the same channel that they hung R. Kelly on. Their leader. I think I sent it to you when the where is it, boy? No, it's not in that chat. I gotta find his name, and before this stream is over, I will have his name for you.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I'm I'll be having my I'll find it. Don't worry. We can continue though. Just know that.
Okay.
Just know that.
But yeah, then I think you said they're doing a joint on Prince too, man, because he was messing with a girl when she was 16. It's
yes.
I don't know.
Yeah, they trying to
it seems kind of shady that they they're doing this to tarnish, people's reputations and whatnot. They're not doing it for justice, you know. And the R. Kelly, him being there, Atlanta trying to charge him, like if it's a no brainer. If you're Attorney General and you're like, hey, and you pin something on R. Kelly, you've got like so much political capital. Your career is set for life,
Right.
and that's what they're chasing.
It's the Stormy Daniels thing that happened to Trump. Like when white people don't understand our complaints, when we complain about how R. Kelly's unfairly portrayed in the media, they want to say, "Oh, he's a monster. He's a monster." We're like, no, he's getting the same treatment that your savior is getting. Donald Trump with the whole Stormy Daniels and all this other stuff. This is how the media is able to kill your heroes. So I just want people to understand that depending on where you are on this whole political spectrum and how they can use you is going to determine your fate.
Hey, let me real quick, Matthew Perry. You should be sending a super chat, but I'm gonna throw you some bail here. He wants to talk about the first bill passed in 2019, and I think it was they wanted to talk about the BDS and every vote they voted to. But see, I don't think they voted to block BDS. I think they voted to vote on it again.
They want to bring it to vote.
They want to bring it to vote
to say that it'll be, I'm going to say, damn near illegal for you to boycott Israel and Israel goods. That's what we were talking about in one episode. We were talking about the teacher from Texas who couldn't keep her job because she wasn't allowed to boycott Israel.
Yeah, I was on 4chan and the Rand Paul had voted to I guess bring it to vote. I don't know how he's going to vote, but he voted. He was one who voted yes, and everybody was all sad and shocked.
Rand Paul voted for it.
Yeah, he voted yes.
He better vote yes if he know what's good for his ass. He ain't no Cynthia McKinney now.
Yeah, definitely not.
Oh, they was mad he voted yes.
Yeah, but there you go, Matthew Perry.
Yeah, that was the first when we were talking about the government shutting down and all of that. The first bill that was proposed this year was that bill, and I can't quite say I'm surprised.
Yeah, it's not a shocker to be honest.
It's not a shocker. Not a shocker at
all. The Golden Globes happened. I don't know what won anything. I didn't care. I didn't even look at it one time.
Yeah.
But I seen the tweet that they were giving out flu shots at the Golden Globes.
Oh yeah.
Like, how thick does the propaganda have to be? You know what I mean? Come on, man. This is like, this is why I don't watch those award shows, because they get on this soapbox, and just like, what was his name? Matt Damon? Or no, Leonardo DiCaprio. He didn't win an Oscar this whole time. But when they told his ass to talk about global warming and climate change, then they gave him an Oscar. So it means to me like, oh, hey, we'll give you an award if you talk about, we want you to talk about this. That's all they do. And now just give them flu shots at a Golden Globes, man. Kiss my ass.
The same people who make your movies make your news. The same people who make your movies make your news. So the agendas are going to intersect and they're going to cross, because the same people funding it are the same people on both sides of the aisle. So, they know people are glued into these award shows. If you watch enough Illuminati conspiracy theory videos on YouTube, you would think that these award shows are rituals. So if these award shows are rituals with idols and idol worship, That's the perfect time to watch the idols that people worship get indoctrinated with the
Right.
vaccines, acceptance, normalization. That's really what this thing is about. Normalization. Normalization leads to acceptance. And that's what's happening here. I'm an anti-vaxxer. I don't trust none of that shit. You can say what you want, but until you become a chemist and you tell me what's in the flu shot, I don't want to argue with you about it. But that agenda was blatant as hell during that award show.
It seems like I think they think they're losing control or something because they're more blatant with the propaganda now. I don't know what went on, man. They're really going hard body on this stuff, man.
Yeah. That's how you know. That's how you know. It's getting more and more what you call. I guess you can say what they're doing is they're rushing their plans now because technology evolves so fast that they have to keep up with technology.
Yeah.
And technology is also causing people to get woker faster.
Yeah.
A lot of people getting red pill faster. So they got to hurry up because people are tuning out of TV and they're tuning out a lot of these programs. You saw the Golden Globes miss their ratings. They missed on ratings. It was lower than last year. Well, I want to say they said it was one of their lows. But whatever. Viewership is down across all TV.
Yeah.
So
people are turning out.
They're rushing them plans.
Yeah. Another big story this week. Now this is, man, this is so crazy on so many fronts. Ed Buck, the Democratic donor. He's supposed to be this big donor. He's out in California, right? Yeah, and
yeah, San Francisco. I want to say
San Francisco. A couple months ago, he a black man died in his crib, and I guess he had an overdose. And, the guy had a journal. He said, I guess he was friends, they're part of that scene. They party all the time. And I don't know what sexual escapades they was doing. One guy died. Now this past previous weekend, another black man died. And this guy was 55 years old. Now I want to say this, man. First of all, rest in peace. Second of all, you're 55 years old. You out there getting high, getting on, then you will go party with your boy Ed Buck. Come on, man. And then I go on the timeline, and everybody's acting like Ed Buck he's exploiting black bodies, and I'm like, whoa, what is going on here? I'm like, first of all, don't do drugs, don't do meth. What is with this meth epidemic with these? I'm like, black people start doing meth? What is going on?
Now, during slave times, when the master wanted to break in the mail, they used to call it breaking the buck.
I was going to say that. I was like, I wanted to do a tweet with Ed Buck, but I was like, no, I'm not doing it. I like my account.
Some things you got to save for the show. You know how much stuff I save for the show because I'm like, let me go ahead and delete this before I lose my account. I'm gonna say this for the show. Yeah, but that's exactly where my mind went to. He, it's what do they call that? When reality or history starts mixing with people's names and all of that, and how people act starts working with their names. I forget what it's called, man, but it's some Matrix shit. But his name is kind of dictating like who he is. You know what I mean, and what he's about.
Yeah, did you see the Daily News article? Because there was a third guy that came out and said, yeah, he partied with him, but, he didn't die or anything. He said the same thing. They would get high and, they'd pleasure each other. He said the guy had like a box and there was a picture of it because he took a picture of it. Like, it was like, like a good sized box, and it was full of like sex toys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was just weird, man. I'm just like, and they was sleeping on a mattress in the middle of the apartment. I'm like, wow.
Buck was supplying them drugs, and they were supplying the D, and they was having a good old time in Buck's Palace, Buckingham Palace.
Stop it, man. But all these guys are saying, "Oh, he takes advantage." But why are y'all going over there? I didn't understand it. Why are y'all going over there? There's no reason.
Yo, I said it earlier and set the timeline on fire a little bit. I said black men are desired for sex, and I said black men are only desired for sex, and white men are only desired for marriage. You see the especially in the LGBT community, you see a whole lot of mix and matching. You know what I mean? They love the white man. Ain't nothing better than the white man in a relationship. They love that white man. And the black man is lusted after. He's a sex symbol. Look at bodybuilding. When you're a bodybuilder, what they do? They tan and they put the oil on their body. They damn near change their color to look more attractive. That blackness is sexy. It's physically sexy. And that's what's happening here. They cannot turn down the white man. It's just, they would rather live on a blow up mattress in the white man's house in the living room than live in the bed on a bed in their own bedroom.
Oh man, it was filthy. Tanner Williams said Ed Buck got blacked. You know, but everybody, like, I even seen Tariq Nasheed tweeting about this. Like, he jumped right on it. It's white supremacy. I'm like, this time it's just their culture. They're partying. They're doing it. Caught up with them. Like, if you party like that, you party hard, there's a chance you might die on an overdose. You know, it happens all the time. You know, and like the third guy said he met him on an app, and he sold it. He sold himself basically. He said he don't usually do it, but then he sold himself prostitution. You know, it's a whole thing about messy. It's a messy situation.
He sold himself. What? See what I'm saying? Like, I don't. So Tariq, he definitely gonna hop on that, and he took an opportunity to interview a gay guy. Did you see him doing the gay guy? Yeah. So he took the opportunity to align himself with the LGBT community to make himself not seem homophobic. It's a great PR move, you know.
I peep it now. You know, he's trying to throw them some bail, be one of their allies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get it. We did it first, but I get it. We way more progressive than some of these other fake Hoteps.
Oh man!
But I don't know. I think that Ed Buck needs to be investigated. But at the same time, this is one of those wild LA party nights, man.
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna find anything. You know what I mean? Come on, man. I just don't, man. They gonna find nothing. It was just a party. It was a bad party. Y'all need to stop going over there and partying. How did this white man know all these black men?
Yeah.
There's something's mad wrong with the equation. You know what joke I really was going to say? Remember they always say straight black man is the weak link? I was gonna flip it, man, but I was like, no, I'm not doing it.
Oh, they'd have been hot. They'd have been on your account, boy. On your head.
Technologic says they're gonna have to dig deep to find evidence. Come on, man. Come on. Y'all's wrong for that. Y'all wrong for that.
Yo, what channel could we even live on? What channel or what station or what platform could Hoteps been told you? Can people in the chat chime in? I want to know what station or channel do you think Hoteps been told you could actually live on? Like that could, cause we're not PC. So like what station won't cancel us? Because
I don't know. What channel was Sam Hyde on? Because he had some wild crazy shit on there, man. But he told it he really told it like he didn't tell you directly, but he would if you was watching, if you catch it, you'd be like, oh man, this guy's really wilding, man.
Oh, okay.
I think that was late. What was the late night thing?
Somebody said Adult Swim.
Yeah, Adult Swim. That's what he was on. But he didn't last long either.
Then nigga said we got a picture Cartoon Network. All right, no doubt.
Yeah, once they figured him out, they was like, oh man, he gotta go. Shout out to Sam Hyde. So NFL drops their appeal over dementia, man.
Oh yeah, not surprised.
Yeah, not surprised, man. What were they going to do? You know what I mean? This is it's almost science now. You know what I mean?
The sons of David aren't untouchable.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing you can do when you own the media and the courts.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing you can do. I think it's going to hit because I think fewer and fewer high schoolers are going to play. I was talking to this one coach and he said they didn't even have a ninth grade team because a lot of people's parents with all the concussions and stuff, they're like, hey, you ain't going out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But is it worth it? But, as long as there's poor black folk, them cats down Florida that can run.
Alabama.
Yeah, Alabama, down Georgia. There's all them folks down there that can haul ass. People and they broke. They're gonna keep playing football. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's gonna. I think the popularity of football is gonna, in our lifetime, it's gonna dip down considerably.
Yeah. R.I.P. football. My kids play soccer. That's a real safe sport. It's rough. I'm not going to say it's not rough. You can definitely get fucked up in soccer, but
yeah,
it's not so much head injuries.
Yeah.
Head injuries are a completely different thing. It's not a whole lot of physical abuse. A soccer player is going to be able to have, a much longer career into older age. And being that my sons are black, we can use our black token card and get some D1 scholarships going. Write some oppression essays, smooth right on in there.
Come on, man.
Gotta milk that white guilt, boy. Milk that white guilt cow, boy.
Yeah, it reminds me. I gotta get my daughter back in soccer, man. I don't know. She ain't get the concept yet, but we'll see if she can catch on or something.
All you gotta do is take her, have her face a wall, and kick that ball. Kick the ball off the wall. Just kick the ball off the wall. That's all you gotta do.
I'm gonna try that.
If she can kick the ball, she's gonna be better than all the other kids out there. Like dribbling gonna come over time. You gotta practice that. But if you can kick, niggas just gotta line that ball up in front of you and you the GOAT. Especially at the young tender ages. You know what I mean? With a goalie stink, you just got to kick that ball in that direction. That thing probably going to go in.
Bet. Yellow Vests are still going strong, man, in France.
Yeah.
You know, I think the 9th they were going to protest outside one of the Rothschild banks.
Yes.
I don't know how that went. I know they're still out there, and now I think they're planning to run on the banks. They're going to run the banks, man. They're going to force Bitcoin and everything.
Bank run. The infamous bank run. And some people are wondering, how come we're not getting more coverage surrounding this? Because they don't want y'all getting no ideas.
They certainly don't, man. They certainly don't.
They let that Black Lives Matter thing become an international, global protest. But that yellow jacket is it's dangerous because it has the elements of branding involved. When you came on the episode and you had on the vest, you showed support to the yellow jackets. Yeah. That's very effective because people can see it. It's visual. And that does something to your memory. You see what I'm saying? Look at that. It's loud. It lets people know it sends a message.
It's nice and comfy too.
People, we got to get our yellow vest. That's the other movement. Get your yellow vest and every once in a while just throw it on out of support. You know? Create an app that puts yellow vest on your Avi or something. I don't know. But that's a movement that they don't want spreading.
No, they don't, man. Because, they thought they had it licked for a while, man. But then they went right back on it, man. And I don't understand it because I'm like, they must really want Macron in because I'd have been like, yo, it's time for me to go. I'm like, all right, yo, y'all had enough, man. I'm done. I'm like, that's all they want, really?
Word.
They'll see that as a victory. They can listen. All the elites in France had to do like, oh, all right, Macron, you're gonna go. We're gonna keep the same laws. We're gonna send you out of here. That's gonna give them the victory they want. But really, we're gonna have the same thing. We're gonna put that gas tax. We're gonna put it in later. But you gotta go. That's what I would have done.
Absolutely, absolutely. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Speaking of Bitcoin and all of that, and world governments and centralization, Gab was kicked off of Coinbase. How do you get kicked off Coinbase? How do you how is that even possible? It's just what? They just getting out of hand now. This is really getting out of hand. So I don't know if people know it, but Hotep Tech, hashtag Hotep Tech, Hoteps in technology. Hoteps are officially in Bitcoin. You can buy Bitcoin from the Hoteps. Mm-hmm. You can officially invest in Bitcoin with the Hoteps from Hoteps. Coinbitsapp.com, people. Coinbitsapp.com. And when we talk about this issue of centralization, I'm working with the team. We are working hard around the clock to create a solution for decentralization and solutions that surround the United States dollar and Bitcoin. We're coming up with digital application solutions, decentralized, and the whole nine. So I need y'all to go to coinbitsapp.com. Go to coinbitsapp.com, plug your email in there and sign up. Sign up as soon as you're off here. Coinbitsapp.com. So we can work to create some decentralization. We got some new features coming to the app that are going to help people like Gab. We're going to empower creators like Uncle Hotep, myself, and others.
Yeah, man, that's the only solution. You know what I mean? Because they're getting the people out of here and they're blocking every way they can. You know, the money. If they can't kick you off the platform, they're gonna kick you off the money, the finance platform.
Right.
They kick you off PayPal. How they kick you off Patreon?
How they kick you out the money? It's like, no, you can't make a living in the United States of America anymore. It's like,
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Like that's like totalitarian. That's dictatorial. That's like communist. That's really like crazy that could happen to you in America, where they could, like, the corporations have that much power where they could just say, you know what, you can't get money here.
You know what that tells me? You know, these corporations are really fronts for like the CIA, FBI, and them. You know, they got them. They're infiltrated high up in those.
Yeah.
Or you know, they got handlers, and they were like, "Hey, man, I need you. We need to shut this guy down." You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't make me pull out the blackmail photos. Don't make me pull out. You know what I mean? I got that picture. You had that big 8-inch thing up you.
Yeah, all of the above. All of the above. That's exactly what's happening here. It's a shame, man. It's really a shame what's happening. But so that's what we're working on at coinbizapp.com. If people are wondering like what's so crazy, you know, you check my Twitter bio, it says software marketing. That's what we've been working on. Money solutions so motherfuckers can get paid without having to go through the chosen ones.
Oh, last but not least, speaking of the chosen one, Trump. You know, had a speech about the immigration wall. I thought it went over okay.
Yeah.
Then we had Nancy and Chuck afterwards. We had Jim Acosta out there today talking about there's no chaos at the border. Look we're at the wall. There's no chaos here. Like, no shit. There's a wall, man. They can't even get through. Yo, man, what? You know, and we got a shutdown, and you know, the shutdown is like, that's affecting people. You know, there's a lot of people that work on the government dollar, and they're feeling it. They're starting to feel it.
They said our food ain't getting inspected.
They ain't doing the work.
Man, listen. Well, like somebody said, Obama did the same thing when they wouldn't pass his, I think, Medicare bill or whatever it was. He shut down the government, pulled a tantrum. So we ain't new to this. If we survived other government shutdowns, we'll survive this one. They need to give us our wall. I heard Trump say that we're moving from concrete to steel, which is a bad idea.
He had to give him a compromise, man.
Our wall dreams are just slowly
I know, man.
slowly I know it ain't Trump's fault. I know. But first of all, like, the steel gonna rust, man, and it's so easy to get around the steel. The concrete was lovely, man.
Easy to cut, too.
Easy to cut. It's just, and in temperature, you know what I mean? It's just, a lot can go wrong with just metal, man. Concrete has both concrete and metal. You know, you got metal running up inside the middle, the inside of it all. And as long as you keep that sealed, it can't rust. It's reinforced. You know, it's unfortunate. I don't like how they weaponized my girl AOC. For people that don't know, I'm talking about Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. They weaponized her. And it's so sad because she has no idea what's going on. She was just like, you could just tell they were like, okay, AOC, come up here. Trump's going to be going on at 9. As soon as he's done, we're going to cut straight to you. Be ready. You know what I mean? Like, and then she just had to just go. You know, like, they just let her. And even when the lady comes on during the segment, the lady goes, Alexandria, go right ahead. Like, go. You know, like she's sicking a dog on somebody. Get him, girl. And poor AOC, you know, she don't know what to say. She's speaking straight from the heart. A whole bunch of just, you know, just jibber jabber came out her mouth. And I'm just like, damn, MSNBC set her up. Then they weaponized, who was it, Pelosi and Schumer?
Yeah.
They had that speech. They had that speech ready to go too. You could tell they had the speech ready to go. There's no way they heard Trump's speech and prepared that
No.
fast to go live. There was no way they did that. They was ready to go whether he said anything good or not.
Yeah.
Straight, we saw propaganda at in its finest form. AOC was a victim, and Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer looked like ridiculous pawns in the whole thing.
Yeah, man. It's we might be looking for a long shutdown, but who's going to break first? I think, I don't know. Because to me, it's simple. Like, if we already got the money, just give them the money for the wall. I'm like, go ahead, Nancy and Chuck, what are y'all doing? Just give them the money and get it built. We waste money, more money doing everything else, man. Take it out of the Defense Department's budget. You know what I'm saying? It's how long these people going to hold out. Because, there's going to be people without checks and stuff like that. They might as well get another job, go to Walmart or something. Can they collect unemployment?
They better collect something.
Or is unemployment shut down too? Unemployment ain't shut down, is it?
Sure, probably shut down too. That's a government service.
Oh, man.
Nah, unemployment probably good.
Yeah, they just collect unemployment and they get a big check. Won't they get a big check? Yeah, they'll get a big check when they're done.
Somebody in the Periscope tried to say that AOC is not a victim. Stop cutting her slack. You know what my response to that is? What? Shut up. Shut your ass up. You ain't gonna talk about my boo like that.
Yeah, unemployment is state, not federal. That's what my man Paul Frederick has said.
Yeah.
So they can get some unemployment. But no, they can't get unemployment. They're working. They're just not getting a check.
Yeah, they just not
right?
getting a check.
Oh, man, it's messed up. God damn.
Yeah, it's ugly, man. It's ugly. I really feel like AOC is clueless and she has no idea she's being weaponized. I really feel that way. Because if you just watch her speak, she has no idea what she's saying. She thinks she makes sense, but she don't make sense.
I don't think she has to, man. She has to follow the Bernie blueprint, put her little spin on it, and people, they're flocking to her, man. They're giving her all the coverage, all the press.
Right, because she has the emotions. She speaks to the emotions, and that's what the conservatives fail to realize. Marketing is about emotions. It ain't the words you say. It's about emotions. What's that emotion you felt when Trump said, make America great again? What's that emotion you felt when he said, build the wall? These people are hitting on emotions, man.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
She means well. She means well. She means well.
What else went on, man?
Oh, what else are we missing? What went down today? I feel like it's some donkey today in there. Charlemagne should get shine of the week. Didn't he have to apologize about something? Oh, Sin Santana.
Oh, yeah, he apologized. He made an R. Kelly, not a Chris Brown tweet back in the day. They found that, Sin Santana, they're making her bow down.
Sin Santana gets shot of the week.
No, she didn't make any sense, man. Go ahead, sorry.
The people reacting get shot of the week.
Yeah, Sin Santana shot of the week. First off, she didn't make any sense. Like, I like black men because what did he say? Because black women are angry or something. Is that what it is?
She said black men like the Hispanic women because black women are angry or something like that. They was black people on Twitter was hot. They started talking about black oppression in South America and colorism and that conversation.
But see, you know what? One thing I figure out, women don't like each other.
They don't.
Especially women of different races. Oh, hell no. You know what I mean? Because they're all competing for men. You know what I mean? They don't want, of course, this is what she's going to apologize. And I think she claimed black because, she's Dominican. I guess the blacks are Dominican, whatever. I don't even want to get into that. But she really thinks that because they think they're a one-up on black women. But all women should think that. That's how women are built.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. The women I've known, they all think they're better than the other women.
That's a fact. They real catty. And that's why I saw, like, especially with AOC, that's why I saw, like, all these women in the Democrat Party, like, they not going to like AOC. They going to be real catty because just women are just naturally catty, especially when another woman's attractive. They're just going to be hating on her. You know what I mean? So we're going to see Pelosi and her fighting. But since Santana, she should have known better, and Angela Yee should have known better than to let her say that on her show. She should.
Angela didn't check her or anything?
Angela Yee was probably agreeing with that show. Her racial ambiguous ass. Racially ambiguous Yee. She should have known better. Angela, you knew better.
Angela ain't no damn good, man.
She was just
ain't no good, man. She's always in the mix with some shit. But she always stay away so she could, like, she would smile and be like, oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
And gets away with it.
Yeah. She was probably happy to have that little juice on her podcast. You probably the one that leaked it.
Yeah, I know, man. What's with these people that going back and looking at stuff?
But is there not some truth to black women being angry? And Spanish women catering to men? Because Spanish women are known to throw down in the kitchen and be very nurturing.
I don't know. It depends. I always, I used to think that, but my mother is the exact opposite. Like sometimes in school, I was going to school, I was like, can you act black for once? I wanted her to get angry at some teachers and stuff, but she's like a polite woman, you know what I mean? She would never do anything like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it depends. Everybody's different, but I'm
talking about the I don't need a man black woman, the black girl magic black woman.
Black girl magic.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Don't give a sign. I ain't in it. I ain't saying nothing. They're already after me from Jamila, man. I can't say nothing.
I should make more than my man black woman. I wear the pants in a relationship. The producer said I gotta stop. I'm trying to gaslight the fuck out. Cancel me, damn it. Y'all cancel R. Kelly into a 16% bump in his stream. Need an episode to go viral, damn it.
You know what? That's why I was listening to Joe Budden's podcast. He was talking about, people were just listening. They were trying to get some clues to see what he was really talking about. I'm like, what are you sick fuck? What do you mean you were trying to? That's some sick stuff. Like, and the one thing, when I listen to music, sometimes I take, you don't know what the artist meant when he was writing that or singing that. But, I hear it and I can put my own interpretation on it. You know what I'm saying? So it could be whatever. It could be, to R. Kelly, it might have been underage or young girls or like, young adult girls. But to somebody else, it could be like with a adult woman. You know what I'm saying? So
victimization loves being a victim. They love the trauma. Liberals love the trauma, which is why they can sit there and watch 3 days of the R. Kelly stuff. Like a person like myself, I can't sit there and watch that because I'm going to feel some type way. You know what I mean? Like it's going to alter my emotions. I'm going to be disgusted. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't want to feel that way. I don't want to sit through 3 days of trauma. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, why would I put myself through that? And that's what all this stuff boils down to is they go and they listen to the music to see what he's talking about because they want to live through the trauma. They're addicted to it. It's that victim narcissistic complex.
Yeah, you're right. You're definitely right. Anyway, another episode of the books.
Yeah, man. Hashtag root for the wall.
Root for the wall. Hold on, let me put this article back in the chat again.
That's y'all mission. Hashtag root the number 4, the wall. Root for the wall. Share the article from the root that talks about the problems that black people face due to illegal immigration. Let them know that the root used to be Hotep. Make the root Hotep again. When they ask you, white people, when they ask you when you share this article, what you tell them is anything other than the wall is racist. Hashtag root for the wall.
All right, yo, man.
Yeah, man. Great episode. I'm going to see you next week, baby.
All right, man.
I
Peace.